because like I've been told horror stories and war crimes of this event.
Yeah. Something's definitely off here. Look at all that spooky smoke around the ley line deposit over there.
That seems
Could that be
casual.
where the monsters are coming from? Looks like the
Nah.
Millelith have set up camp to deal with this. There's soldiers and fortifications everywhere.
Despite that, this deposit looks familiar. We best stay on our guard to prepare for a fight.
Yeah, let's fight side by side with the Millelith and send those monsters packing, just like old times. Then we can focus on what to do about that weird deposit.
Purify it. I mean, eat it.
Halt, you two. There's danger up ahead. I'll have to ask you to turn back. No, wait. I think I recognize you. Are you Sergeant Traveler?
Correct.
Sergeant? What the heck? Have you been doing night shifts in the Millelith while Paimon's asleep?
That's right, baby. I've been doing crimes. I mean, helping Yelan. Anyway, Sergeant? Me? Absolutely not. I can't get used to that.
I'm Feng Jin, leader of this Millelith platoon. Staff Officer Su Ding has mentioned you before.
Who?
And had nothing but praise for your extraordinary talents. Our reports also list you as an honorary knight in the Knights of Favonius, granted captain-level authority in times of crisis. Therefore, it seems only appropriate to address you as Sergeant.
Woo!
But now that introductions are out of the way, let's get back to business. Please, come with me. We should meet with Lady Yuheng.
Huh?
Wait, Kuching's here too? Huh. This situation must be more complicated than we thought. So much for solving this with one quick fight.
Nah, we'll be fine.
Lady Yuheng, as you predicted, the Traveler and his second-in-command are here to see you.
Good work, Feng Jin. It's been a while, you two. I see you're still chasing danger. The news has barely gone out, and here you are, first at the front line as ever.
Well, Sergeant Traveler reporting for duty. Well, in second time, well, this time, we'll do our best to help.
Let me start by giving you a brief background of the situation.
Sure.
For many years, this ley line deposit has been very stable. However, for reasons we've not yet determined, it recently became unusually active,
Huh.
which has led to an alarming surge in monster attacks.
Okay.
Worse still, eliminating the monsters seems to have no effect. The ley line disturbance remains, and anyone who comes into contact with it is transported to a strange domain. This is the first time we've seen this sort of anomaly.
Yikes! That's really weird. So, somehow, this ley line deposit is turned into a sort of teleport waypoint? And shouldn't you guys be calling for more backup? There's no way a camp this size can withstand an otherworldly invasion.
Please don't worry, Paimon. Our defenses are as stable as can be, and all units are elite officers who have served in the Guili Plains. With their experience, each one of them is easily worth 100 troops. Still, the longer this garrison stays up, the more costly it will be.
Right.
If we don't find the source of the ley line disturbance soon, we run the risk of depleted resources and troop fatigue. Military action should be taken with precision and prudence. Every attack has to count. A passive defense is always a losing strategy.
That makes a lot of sense. Sitting around and waiting for the enemy to attack sounds like it would really suck.
Correct.
Yes, which is why Yelan has taken a team to infiltrate and investigate the domain.
Wait.
They should be back in a few hours with the intel we need.
No. Few hours? I'm sorry. I would have taken my time if I've known Lady Yehe wanted to catch up with the Traveler in private. Wife! I mean, honey! I mean, mom! Not mom. I think Mom Dre? Mama? Mama. I'll say mama. Holy cow, mama!
Why'd you have to sneak up on us like that, Yelan?
You're back early. I'm guessing things didn't go according to plan.
Well, there's good news and bad news. Good news is that what we have a rough idea. Is that we now have a rough idea what's going on. In short, this anomaly is vast apart past ley line disruption. By examining on-site samples and cross-checking them against all our war records, I was able to confirm that the Leylands are currently reenacting major historical battles inside domains. This likely explains the monsters that managed to slip out too. Another Leyland disturbance, huh? Sounds familiar? Thought it might. My sources tell me that Monster has experienced a similar phenomenon in recent past. Fortunately, the situation never spiraled out of control thanks to the relentless effort by the certain honorary knight and dark knight hero to keep the monsters at bay. They eventually depleted all the information stored in the ley line after which it returned to normal. Basically, that wage war of attrition and won.
Well, that explains why the leyline deposit is bright red. There was one just like it back then, too. Big and red and plump. Huh, like a juicy apple ripe for the picking.
Tell me about this Andre Knight. Sounds like a cool guy. I see what you're doing, Chow. Making light of the situation signals to the person trying to hire you that if they want you to take things seriously, they need to make you a serious offer. But don't worry, we won't disappoint you in the front.
You're starting to lose Paimon a little.
Don't worry about it.
And the bad news, Yelan? Give it to us straight.
I was the only one that came back. Sure. As you already noticed, this ley line disturbance from previous cases in that defeating monsters have the outside world will not be sacrificed. What? That defeating the monsters here in the outside world will not be suffice. So, unless we target the deposits, the deepest resistance of this domain, and defeat all the monsters lurking within, this battle could to drag on forever. This complicates things further. There, sir, seems to be strange set of rules to play in the domain. We were inside. My team and I noticed that something was working against us, preventing us to reacting the core. Things went smoothly at first. We were collecting and analyzing items without too much trouble, but once we pushed deeper, the team overcame with a sudden sense of weakness. They could never fight it under full strength. Meanwhile, the monsters only got stronger. Some of them even showed traits we've never observed before. It got pretty dicey at points. My verdict is we need to find someone highly resilient to ley lines interface who can look into the domains, reveals, and undisturbed. Leans forward, hand on cheek, looks, pose. If that lead a squad inside, they can figure out how to navigate the environment, then strike at the heart of the domain and quell this ley line disturbance once and for all. I see what you're doing. I'm only the visible candidate.
So to summarize, we have two options. The first is to strengthen our defenses, keep fending off the monster attacks, and hope the disturbance dies down in due course.
Yep.
Option 2 is to send the Traveler inside the domain with a team of troops to eliminate the disturbance at the source.
Soups?
Understood. I'll prepare for both courses of action.
Sweet.
I'll need to contact Ningguang and request additional funding for our defenses. At the same time, I'll reach out to the Kayang to discuss manpower. We need to get our troops on rotation as soon as possible.
Hey, isn't this the part where you're supposed to tell us to get out there and give them what for?
Sorry, but peacekeeping in Liyue is a duty that belongs to the Millelith and the Qixing. It's my role as commander to keep my officers from taking on unnecessary risks. Plus, I don't want you taking this on all by yourself. For reasons both professional and personal.
Oh, personal. Oh, personal reasons.
So if you don't want to get involved, I won't force you. I'll simply treat this like a long-term training exercise for the Millelith, with several platoons working in rotation to eliminate each wave of monsters. Meanwhile, I'll have scouts keep up the intelligence-gathering work inside the domain. Once we understand it sufficiently well, we can put a strike team together to head in and neutralize the threat. Of course, if you do wish to participate, you'll have my full support and the entire garrison at your disposal.
Woo!
And once the ley line disturbance has been brought under control, I will review your record and compensate you accordingly.
I'll help for reasons both personal and professional.
Paimon too! Whichever way you cut it, we can't sit this one out. We're allies of Liyue. We're the best adventurer duo around, and we're friends of Kuching and Yelan. Plus, we don't need to worry about being shortchanged. Kuching and Yelan will definitely make it worth their time.
That looks like determination to me.
Correct.
I like what I see. All right, here's how we're going to do this. Yelan, tell your team to prepare for another trip into the domain, this time with the Traveler joining them.
Not so fast. I need some time to think this through. The situation at the site is in constant fluctuation, so we can't just rush in. We have to time it just right. Chow, take this time to rest up. Assemble your A team. Be sure for anything. This will be a fierce battle than most. Now that's perfect time. Now's the perfect time. If we seize this chance, we should be able to go deeper into the domain's core. Of course, that assuming we can figure out the rules along the way, as we have to deal with our
Keep your
foes.
eyes peeled and your blades ready. Be aware of your surroundings at all times. Remember, whenever the situation takes a turn for the worse, it never hurts to retreat and regroup. Don't go pushing yourselves too hard, all right? With that said, I await your triumphant return.
And the triumph return you shall have. I'm ready when the domain throws at me.
Yeah! We'll be back with good news for the both of you!
Comes back. They're dead! They're all dead! Ball. Hard. Wow, look at all this. Wait. Oh, cool. Time to go in, kick some ass. Do I assemble it here? Oh, in advance, roll hard, join your team before every battle. You're the leader. Left, got it. So for you. Ah, cool. My team, my squad. This is mine, right? Yeah, these are my homies. Alright, so let me just boom, boom, boom. Let's get Yanson in here. I'm confident in Yanson. 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 There you are. Okay, done with that. Dendro. That would be boom. Nahida. Bandit. Boom. Done. And for this one, it's just ice and advantage. If an island character, Night Soul's blessing. Man, if only I had Night Soul with ice. Man, if only. I think it's gonna be the most straightforward as possible. Boom. I'm gonna do Ganyu. Ganyu gameplay. No. Boom, boom. Boom. Diona. Alright, let's do this, baby! Get in there, homies! Charge!
Bring it! Woo! Who went first?
Hello?
Quick as a flash. On my mark. Bring it. The echoes of the valley.
Bum, 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 bum.
Pyroclastic surge.
Woo! Done. What's this? Wait. Yes, please. Oh, okay. So I can use this to grind my stuff. Ah, clever. Yeah, look at that. I wonder how he got that. Let me see. Wow, look at this team. Fantastic. Let me guess. Um, how do I know the difficulty? I believe it's just treacherous. I think we'll try our best, though. We'll do our absolute best. Well, I just started. Austin, I literally just started this. So I have zero experience, no time no time whatsoever. And I'm just going as it is. Ow.
Target acquired.
Boom. 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 Like, there's just me doing the tutorial quotations tutorial part of this. So it's just me doing this in matters of seconds. So I'm still learning as I go. Mm. Oh, these literally are domains that just give me all this stuff. Okay. Okay. Let me just do this then. Oh, these are just artifacts. Ah. Ah. That's nice. Very nice. Your turn. Alright. Last shebang. I don't have a netline character that can help me out with this currently. I think I'll be fine. I hope I'm fine. I just hope everything goes well. That's all I'm here for. Just to practice and to learn.
Quietly now.
Let's
Nope, I'm out.
Busted.
Hey! Whoa!
please.
Ah. Ah. Punch.
Let my name echo in song.
Echo thy song.
Quietly now.
Let's begin. No backup, huh?
Ah, Shire. Retry. He died. I'm bad. That's okay. That's why we got other people to do this.
Shower me with.
What was that?
Think you can bully me?
I'm out. Can I start blasting? Ah,
Way now.
come on, let me in here.
Let the world come alive.
Things are about to get dicey.
Dicey. Bum 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 bum. My Karuba. Oh. And I still get nothing. Alright, I did it. It's done. Now let me leave. Yes. Alright, I'm getting an idea. Now I can amp up the difficulty, but I think I have to leave to do that? I think? What?
This
Ah!
domain is messed up. No wonder even Yelan found it dicey.
Ah! Comes out Wolverine claws and everything.
Which major historical battle do you think is being reenacted here? Feels like one where most soldiers would be way out of their depths.
Maybe it's the Archon War or the Conria Catastrophe, perhaps.
Hopefully not. Surely not right. Please tell Paimon you're exaggerating.
But it all leads to it, though. So,
Ah, you're back.
hey, thanks. And by the looks on your face, I'm guessing you triumphant returned after all.
Sure is. But it was really, really scary in there.
You describe the battles.
Incredible. You did very well to brave all of that and still emerge victorious. Good work.
I've seen wars, Kaching. Wars. After you entering the domain, there was a sharp drop of. Ugh. Sorry, I'm trying to drink my water, traveler. Sorry about that. Puts cup down. As I was saying, after you entered the domain, there's a sharp drop in stray monsters out here. And although you didn't exactly eliminate the roots of the problem, it's plain to see you weaken the ley lines disruptive considerably.
Which means you've weakened the monsters as well. Now any rank and file soldiers can comfortably fend them off.
Woo! Or they can enter the domain and get their ass kicked. I mean, get a taste of real danger. The ley line disturbance is a disturbing foe, but it takes time to conquer it.
Why do you sound weirdly excited about this? Don't
I
go getting too bloodthirsty.
I yearn for battles. Gosh, I'm becoming Tartaglia. No! Bad timeline! Bad timeline! No!
Oh, one other thing. Spawns from Yujing Terrace. Both the Tianxuan and the Kaiyang have agreed to establish a long-term partnership with the Traveler. Thanks to your tireless efforts, we may even be able to turn this ley line disturbance to our advantage. Moving forward, you'll have the full support of this garrison. While the disturbance remains active, the Millelith will take care of any monsters that escape from the domain, using the opportunity to hone their combat skills. You, of course, are free to enter the domain if you so wish.
We turned the tables on this situation. We started as a potential crisis in a major asset to Millith recruits. Great news! I'll keep giving it my all. With immediate danger gun, I'll support as needed.
Oh, that's a big weight off our shoulders.
Woo!
Anyway, where were we?
Yearn
Oh, yeah.
for the mines.
Ley lines are pretty fascinating things, aren't they? If only there was a way to grab them and shake all the secrets out. Or, who knows? Maybe one day we'll run into some smart cookie who hands us a big thick book called Everything You Always Wanted to Know About Ley Lines.
Chapter 1: How to Kill the Ley Line. Well, I'm gonna try it again, but higher difficulty. Faraza came out of the orb. She's evil. Yes, menacing. Kaza, when? Oh, I see. It was this. So it was boom, boom, Kazuha. someone else. Um, who did I add here? Oh wait, it was the Anson. Anson. Nah, I just boom, 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 boom. Um, so let me just do this. Risey, you, Farina, Mika. Let's add Mika to. Wait, no. Diona. Let's add Diona to this. What's the worst that can happen? Alright. Number 2. You're not able to put it in the following steps along with equipment. Ah. 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 Alright. Fight, fight, wait. Wait, what if I do this? Alright, cool. Boom. Oh, here should be first. Then boom, boom, boom. Or here should be Farina, Diona, Kachin. Alright, let's do this. Let's go. Mm, mm. I messed up the order, but it's okay. Ouch.
Into the wind.
Great memes ago. Yeah. I hate that you go away from me. Going by thy nights.
Rev the engine.
Quick as a flash.
The wind knows.
Bring it. Let the mountains face boil. Let's move.
Burn it down. Light up the flame.
Oh my gosh. Ah!
Control breathing. Into the wind. Wrath from the sky. Incinerate.
Hooray! I didn't do it because I'm bad. Let's do this, gamers. First I do this, then I do that, then I do this, and then I do that, and Arla Cheeto just go to town.
One with nature.
Then kill her again. I Kazuha. I give him the
Adorn my
falling
A bond is
leaves.
strong.
I give him the good Sabarino. Give him a rock. And I cut again with the nave.
Lay
Do it
bare.
again.
Everlasting as the moon.
Ouch.
Overruled. The wind knows me.
Solidify. This
Rock.
is order.
Boom. Boom. I Kazuha. Okay.
This is where
Gather.
A bond is strong.
Agony. Alright, well, there goes my attempt because I don't think I can continue more forward than I can think of. No, it's not that. It's. No. Alright. And then it's just off for me to do my own because I can't think of anything else to go with. So I'll call the video there. So I'll continue more of this. I'll maybe record a few things, but it's something like I don't have the capabilities to do yet. I know others could, but like not for me in this case. Right, we got birthdays. Hold on, let's read off birthdays. Yamiya. I've been running around preparing for the Nagaohara fireworks show all day, every day, for the past few days. I didn't even realize my father had already prepared my birthday present. And what do you know? It's a camera. I looked through the viewfinder, and when I was testing my fireworks, I could see the sparks in the night sky up in the tear of the lover's eyes, the gentle cares of the old fingers as tricolor dango. Alright. Next time I want to look at you, my reaction, oh no, yeah, I mean, no, yeah. You and Mia, oh, you and Mia, oh, you and Mia. Alright. Alright, so I know what you got for me. Perfect timing. The rising sun marks as a new day birth, which made me feel a bit it's been a while since we've seen each other. I'm curious as to how your skills have improved. Under my tutelage, Kali, hold on. Ah, improved by leaps and bounds. And maybe she even got the chance to deal with you already. It seems like she's been acting suspicious at the late. Matra told me he saw Kali buy some paints and canvases. Ugh. And the canvases were the same size as the cards used as a Genius Invocation TCG. Could it be that she could buy the cards she wants? So she resorted to drawing them herself? I better ask her tomorrow. If she wants to build her a deck, I'm sure my collection has spares to spare. And again, she's ready to play. Why don't you come over and play a few rounds? I'll put my heart and soul on the line to have us face down in the grandest duel imaginable. Alright, Raiden. Lately, I've been visiting the Asia bathhouse on my own. Sitting in the water and closing my eyes to meditate made me reminisce about the past. Many of the scenes that came to mind were related to you. At first, I thought your involvement as a disturbance. After that, there was an unexpected ripples along the way, ones that pushed Inazuma and even me to move forward to this day at the Mikawa Flower Festival. Holy cow, my eyes. Up. Perhaps you sense this change in my heart. Now, when I think of my old friends, I feel less sorrow. But I miss their non-fading smiles even more. Perhaps it was because of this ever-contributing process of transformation that the beauty of eternity was gradually revealed to me. Huh? Now that I mentioned it, perhaps I should transform my taste for one and try new snacks. I've prepared some. Would you like to comment on my selection? Oh yes. Should be clear, but on other snacks, I mean other sweets. Only sweet foods can uphold the foods of eternity. Oh, I. Alright, you and Mia. Only the materials are rejected. Okay. You make a much report. Fortunately, I'm lucky enough to receive news. Okay. I have a good habit of long travel, a little one. When I come over and educate me in person. Cool. Done. That's good. She traveled. That's good. Alright. I'm gonna call it good for Genshin. But for Twitch chat, we're gonna go somewhere else. But for YouTube, I'm gonna do something different. I'm probably gonna do this once in a while. If I do it, great. If not, I'll make a video about it. I'll just post like my attempt and how I failed at it. So I'll call it good from there. Thank you all for watching. Like, subscribe for more. Bye.